Hello, dear teachers, students, and school heads. The exams for CBSE 2024-25 are about to start. Therefore, students must be undergoing certain amount of stress. In order to put things in place, they need to analyze the question papers for this academic year, which are sample question papers being given by and released by CBSE. Hi, I'm Dr. Padmavati Tungaturthi from TeachConnect. I'm a quality education specialist. Of all the papers, the sample question papers given by CBSE, students find that the maths question paper analysis is a little difficult and a trickish one. So some of the teachers, when they were interacting with me, they have told me that it would be of great help if I analyze for them the sample question paper for the year 2024-25, a mathematics, that is standard question paper. So let me do it for all of you. And I would like to share my screen to show the sample question paper to you. These things, I think you all know that this contains 38 questions and there are 5 sections A, B, C, D, E. Section A is a 1 to 18 multiple choice question. And question numbers 19 and 20 are assertion reasoning questions of 1 mark each. So in this segment, I will first analyze section A. Therefore, let us see these questions. And I would like to bring in to you not only the solution part of it, wherein you can easily identify, but also how and what these questions are asking us. Where should we put our focus on? Therefore, the first question says that the graph of a quadratic polynomial p of x passes through the points minus 6, 0, 0, minus 30, 4, comma, minus 20, and 6, 0. Therefore, the zeros of the polynomials are, this is what is asked. P of x, if the parabola is across the y-axis, therefore, for the quadratic polynomial, P of x means that y coordinates are 0. The y coordinates are 0. Therefore, here we find that minus 6, 0 and 6, 0 are coordinates which are on the x-axis. That's how the answer minus 6, 6 would be the right answer. Now, the next question, question number 2 is the value of k for which the system of equations 3x plus k, 3x minus ky is equal to 7 and 6x plus 10y is equal to 3 is inconsistent. Now, here, the question asked is about, does the student know what's an inconsistent equation? It is asked this way. Inconsistent equations are system of equations wherein the slopes are equal, but the intercepts are different. Such kind of equations are called inconsistent equation. Therefore, we can solve the slopes. Look at this. It comes up to 3x minus ky is equal to 7. 6x plus 10y is equal to 3. The inconsistent equations, therefore, k should be minus 5 in order to see that 3x minus ky is equal to 7 and 6x plus 10y is equal to 3. That's how the value of k will be minus 5. But here the trick of the question is to follow that these are inconsistent equations. Therefore, the slopes are equal. Which of the following statements is not true is a third question. A number of secants can be drawn at any point on the circle. Now, what's a secant? What's a tangent? What's a line segment? And what is from a point inside a circle, only 2 tangents can be drawn. Inside a circle, we cannot draw 2 tangents. We can draw 2 tangents from outside the circle. That's how we can see that ABC are the right points and D is the only wrong point, because secant number of secants can be drawn at any point on the circle. Yes, we can draw any number of secants at any point on the circle. Now, therefore, now question number 4. If nth term, by the way, when you look at question number 3, we know that the main focus is on the terminology of tangent, secant, chord as a chord here, and the line segment. Does the student know the difference between these? That's what a student is tested there. Now, if nth term of AP is 7n minus 4, then the common difference of AP is how much? 7n minus 4. Substitute it. Do it. Do it in the class. Do it in the examination hall. There is no hurry for you all. Each question allocated. 1 mark question, you will have 2 minutes of time. Substitute 7 into 1 minus 4, 7 into 2 minus 4, 7 into 3 minus 4. Each time there is a rise in 7. That's how 7 is the answer for this question. Does the child know that the common difference is 7 for an equation 7n minus 4? The rest are all the constant terms, only n factor is changing. That's how each time there is an increment of 7 in the progression. That's what an arithmetic progression clearly has an incremental increase on every step. Question number 5. The radius of the base of a right circular cone and the radius of the sphere of each 5 centimeters in length. This is what the formula is to be known. Therefore, the volume of the cone is equal to volume of sphere. Can the student know the formula? Write them down. Volume of the cone is how much? Volume of the sphere is how much? Then the height of the cone has to be calculated given the numerical values are equal. This is just an arithmetic calculation which is asked over here, apart from the application work of the formulae which are given here. Next, tan theta is equal to 5 by 2, then 4 sin theta plus cos theta by 4 sin theta minus cos theta is equal to how much? Now, apart from directly solving this or trying to rephrase the trigonometric equation, every student must try and understand, draw a triangle there. In the triangle, try to write down tan theta is equal to 5 by 2. That is, what is tan theta? The opposite side by adjacent side should be tan theta. That is 5 by 2. Then obviously do that Pythagoras theorem, take it. You will get what is 4 sin theta plus cos theta. You will get the value of it. This is an easier way of solving it. Now, next question is question number 7. Okay, then in question number 6, it is asked if the child can know, does the child know that tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side? That is the secret here. And sin theta is equal to opposite side of the angle by hypotenuse value. This is a clear indication that it can be done. Very clear calculations can be done, because no need to worry about the square root which appears on the square root which appears for the hypotenuse, because that is the same denominator for everything. In the given figure, a tangent can be drawn at a point P on the circle centered at O. Centered at O. This is again an application work, an analysis of the point in the Bloom's taxonomy. That does the child still remember? Did the learning go deeper? That the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. If that point is caught by the student, the rest all fall in place. This is, the child should remember that the perpendicular, and it is the radius and the tangent are perpendicular. Apply and evaluate. It is a higher order thinking skill question. If TPQ is 110 degrees, we now know that is it. Angle TPQ is equal to 110 degrees. Here we know that this angle is equal to 90 degrees. When this angle is 90 degrees, this small angle will be 20 degrees because it is 90 plus 20 is 110 degrees. If this is 20, this is also 20 degrees. The secret here lies in knowing that the tangent and the radius of the same circle are perpendicular to each other. Now look at question number 8. It's a quadratic polynomial having zeros of minus root of 5 by 2 and plus root of 5 by 2. If one is alpha, that is root of 5 by 2, and other one is root of 5 by 2 is minus root of 5 by 2 is alpha, and plus root of 5 by 2 is beta, then x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus gamma is equal to 0. Therefore, you have the polynomials having zeros. You can factorize it. You can know the roots, then frame the equation, and you can have the equation seen here, because it is a strategy to analyze from the roots point of view and create the equation. This is a competency-based question again. Consider the frequency of distribution of 45 observation, the upper limit of the median class. Does the child know what is the middle? Yes, 15. What is the upper limit? What is the lower limit? One question tries to comprehend all the 3 points of median, upper limit and lower limit. If the child doesn't know what is upper limit and lower limit and knows only what is median, the child cannot answer this question. Next one, the question number 10. O is a point of intersection of 2 chords AB and CD of a circle. Therefore, we now see here that OA and OD are equal in length. See, it is very clearly visible over here that OA here and OD are of equal length. When OA and OD are of equal length, here when they are cutting these 2 chords, then OC and OB will also be of equal length. When 2 sides of a triangle are equal, we can call it an isosceles and similar triangle because they are intersecting at the point O. That's how isosceles and similar triangles is the answer. And O is the point of intersection. These 2 are chords. They are not the diameters. Therefore, student can understand that these are isosceles and similar triangles. This is also an application and analysis of the given question. For teachers must understand that the Bloom's taxonomy comes into picture in every question, and students can understand one question after the other. Now look at this. Question number 11. The roots of the quadratic equation x square plus x minus 1 is equal to 0 are not real or irrational, distinct. They are real and distinct. This is the answer for this. X square plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. You can as well solve. They are real and distinct. And also, they are irrational and distinct because they are not ending anywhere. They're continuously having decimals and they are irrational and distinct. If theta is equal to 30 degrees, then the value of 3 tan theta is how much? When theta is 30 degrees, just an application work of theta is equal to 30 degrees, tan theta will be tan 30, that is 1 by root 3, and 3 into 1 by root 3, that's the answer over here. These are all questions. When once the student is able to identify that these are questions, the key pivot, the pivot point is to be understood. The volume of a solid hemisphere is 396 by 7 centimeter cube. The total surface area of the solid hemisphere in square centimeters. Now the formula for the total surface area, the volume of a solid hemisphere, that is sphere by 2 will give the volume of solid hemisphere. The total surface area of the solid hemisphere is how much it's calculated. From the volume of a solid hemisphere, we can calculate the radius of it. We do not have to struggle dividing by 7 because the answer is given as 7 only. Divide by 7, you can leave it like that. These are the small things which the student should observe. You don't have to every time divide the answer by 7, or you can observe the answer and get to it. Question number 14 is in a bag containing 24 balls, 4 are blue, 11 are green, and the rest are white. Now, what's that rest? Calculate that rest. 11 plus 4 is 15. 24 minus 15 is 9. 9 balls are white. 1 ball is drawn at random. The probability that drawn ball is white in color. 9 balls are white in color. They are drawn at random and the ball is not replaced or any more balls are not added here. Therefore, 24 balls, you have 9 white balls. It is 9 by 24. Therefore, that's the right answer, 3 by 8. Point on the x-axis nearest to the point minus 4, 5. You have observed that right in the beginning also it was given. The child should understand that this is a remember and understand question. The child should know any point minus 4, 5. Where is the x coordinate over here? It's minus 4. Comma, minus 5 is on the y-axis. Which one is much closer? Minus 4, 0 is much closer because root 41. It goes closer to 49. Root 49, that is 7. That means it must be around 6 or so. Root of 49 should be 6 point something. Therefore, the closest one is minus 4. Is the child wasting the time here calculating the root of 41 is what the examiner wants to know? Or is the child using the approximation technique over here or not? This is the challenge that the student should come over. Which of the following, question number 16, which of the following gives the middlemost observation of the data? Median, mean, range, mode. Which one is the middlemost observation? Obviously, you now know the answer because it's the median, which is the middlemost observation. Now, point number 17, a point on the x-axis. Every point is important. Every word mentioned is important. A point on the x-axis divides the line segment joining A 2, minus 3, B 5, 6 in the ratio 1:2. Then what should be the point? It is 4, 0 or 7 by 2, 3 by 2, 3, 0 or 0, 3. This is a simple calculation wherein the answer should be where you have point on the x-axis, y-coordinate to be 0. Therefore, either you calculate only for the x coordinate or you say that whatever you have for the y is equal to 0. Then you get 3, 0 as your answer. Then question number 18. A card is drawn from a well-shuffled deck of playing cards. The probability of getting red face card is. Therefore, a student must understand that there are 4 sets of cards in one deck of cards. They are diamonds, spades, hearts, and clubs. Therefore, 50% of them are 50% of them are red cards and 50% of them are black cards. This is a mandate that every student knows about this. Then next, coming to the question, they are red face cards. Therefore, is the student observing? The skill used here is observation skill. Is the student observing the word face over there? This is what the examiner wants to check on. Therefore, there are 6 cards. Out of these 6 cards, which are red face, the first king, queen, and the jack. 3 plus 3, 6 cards, 6 out of 52. That comes up to 6 out of 52 should come up to 3 by 26. This is another question. This is question number 18. Then if we are working on section B, in this section A, there is one assertion reasoning section also. If it is HCF of any two consecutive even natural numbers is always 2, highest common factors, then even natural numbers are divisible by 2. Then, if it is this question which is given, the student has to find out what is the right answer for this. For the assertion reasoning part of it, here we see both assertion and the reasoning are true, but the reason is not the correct one for having 2 as the HCF. That's how point B, both assertion A and reason R are true, but here we can see that I'll show you with the vanishing pan. See, assertion and reasoning are true, but R is not the correct assertion for A. This is what I see. This you have for this 19 question. If you take question number 20, assertion A, if the radius of a sector of a circle is reduced to half and the angle is doubled, then the perimeter of the sector remains the same. The length of the arc subtending angle theta at the center of the circle R is equal to pi r theta by 180. It is given that the radius of the sector of a circle is reduced to half and angle is doubled and the perimeter of the sector remains the same. Is it true? Then reason. The length of the arc subtending angle theta at the center of the circle of radius R is pi r theta by 180. It's given. Assertion A is false, but the reason is true. This length of the arc subtending at the angle theta is true, but the assertion is false. That's how 19 and 20 question. This is the complete section A for what the students are going to score 1 mark per question. Thank you so much for watching. If you want me to explain any question in detail, please let me know. I will explain that question in very particular detail and send a direct message to you. Thanks for watching. And I will make another video for section B, C, D, and D. So you can also look at that video. And this will be of great help for you all because you will come to know what is it actually asked. Thank you.